What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today, we're going to be looking at the same spot as last time. So, 100 big blind deep, EP open. We call from the button and we play a flop. So, let's get started. Those are the notes from our session. So, who wants to start? Actually, we have somebody who wants to start. It's Arturas. Right, Arturas. You can show
Okay.
us what you learned from the last session. What do you think we do here? I
Can
can
I get a new board?
no,
Okay, so very difficult board.
not that difficult because I have a no for that.
Okay, so B33 or B66 and why? Initially I thought it's 66, but with 33, I feel like we can bet pocket deuces here, but maybe not. Very tricky spot. It's like in between two sizings. With king queen we check anyway. But what range does, I don't know.
So with king queen, you check. All right. Ooh, action turbo instant. Okay. So with king queen, we said check 50%. Ah man, okay. What about range? Jack,
Yeah,
Jack,
yeah.
Jack, Jack, Lee. Pretty big bets.
Oh, I wonder why it splits so even.
Well, we kind of we figured out that on pair boards, we kind of bet big a lot from the button, right? It's starting to be a pattern. It mostly happen when it's like 7, 7, 8, 8, those kind of boards. But it's pair boards, we're betting big often. What part of the range is betting big? We got, of course, our jack perfectly mixing, but the best jack's betting big often. What is king 10 suited here?
Straight blocker.
Yeah, you just want to have a 9 or a 10 in your hand here.
Okay. 9, 10 to straight interaction.
Yeah.
What is a 7? A7, for example. It's like backdoor flush, high card.
Yeah, it just doesn't do it with the club. It chooses all the backdoor flushes.
Okay.
And
Why?
why?
Ace deuce. Gets better ace fold.
Yeah. Again, not with the club.
King queen is betting big a lot to get an ace high.
Mhm.
Pocket deuce is betting more than pocket fives. Gets what? Sixes and sevens to fold from under the guns range.
Yeah. Well, this deep, they probably even have wisps of threes and fours in their range as well, too. So
Okay.
Hi guys, it's Michael. How you going?
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, you too. I'm a little bit confused. I always thought paired boards were always like a small bet.
It's very often a small bet, but like when you're shallower at 40 big blinds, for example. But this deep, Also, it's a different configuration, right? We're not playing the big blind button. Like we're flattening in position. It's kind of a weird scenario. It gives me a lot of trouble. It comes from looking at my database and looking at spots where I have a hard time winning chips. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. Thanks for
Yeah.
that.
That's why we're here, because in game I'm probably like just like tuned in many tables, range betting small a lot on those pair boards, and in reality we have a lot of polarity here. There's a lot of nuance. You have to think about under the guns range. I think from the first session what we understood was that like goes goes a lot with this part here, like under the gun. Like he is really short in that part of the deck, like that 9 to 5. So when it comes like in that part, uh, like the turn comes in like a 7, a 6, a 9, an 8, a straight complete with those cards. It's usually not very good for under the gun. Like
Oh, okay,
if
I
it's
see. I see that. So it's you always go off the bottom of the opening range.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So last session figured out like those paired when it was like paired sevens, paired eights, paired nines. The button really had a big advantage. He was betting big on those board after under the gun checks. Paired jacks,
Yeah.
a bit more mergy, but we still were like very poor. Anyhow, Arturas, back to you. How do you play this turn?
Cool. So thanks, guys.
Oh, don't worry, man. Feel free to speak as you want. Arturas,
Yeah, I'm here. Difficult. I'll blast this, right?
why? You didn't bet the flop. Why would you now start to bet?
Oh, we didn't bet with flop. But in two bets, we make still pocket sevens fold, right? If we bet now, bet turn and river.
You
And
don't
we kind of unblock his high folds.
think you got great equity against sevens? You don't really need to get it full.
You're not getting check raised that often. I don't know, there is a lot of reasons to bet. We have a heart which is like extra good.
Oh, I see that. I see that. Yeah. Okay. Good reason to bet, I guess. The heart. Big heart.
I don't know. Let's try
The
83 or
nine of
55.
straight.
You know,
But
also if you're not bluffing your best candidate, which is basically this hand, then you don't bluff anything. Because
I don't
apart of this, you have like East 10 and maybe King 10. That's it. That's only two better combos.
I
And East
don't
10 is
know what you're talking about, Arturas. You check the flop.
yeah, but you want to have nuts in a betting line on whatever in this line as well.
What's the worst king you got in this line? King 7? King 6?
If flat was white, I thought it's tighter.
I don't know if it's a PKO and you cover.
No, forget PKO.
What is it? King
Maybe 10
7?
9.
King 9? Seriously? I'm not King 7, like King 6, easy.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I thought it's small blind heuristic.
Hmm. King 6. So what are you talking about? The worst king or
Yeah, but King 6 is like kind
look at
of
that.
blocker. I will
King
check King
6,
6.
King
Sure.
7. You got a lot worse king.
We need a poll now because who is betting King 6? I think I check back. Anyway, let me bet. Why do you want me to check so hard? Maybe you're saving me, but I bet whatever.
I'm not saying
83.
anything here. I'm not suggesting anything.
83, please.
83. Okay.
Or 55. Yeah.
The heart, right? I think it's the heart. Has to be the
Pure. It's about combo and like, and look at King 6 as well.
no heart. We don't do it. How about that?
I think it will mix 50-50.
Hmm. Heart is not such a thing here. We're just trying to get a side to fold.
Yeah, target pocket pairs. Target ace highs. It's like very nice hand. He doesn't like king queen is unblocking his folds actually
Yeah, essentially
because
like
his queen and king is in a betting lane, so we don't block anything.
We don't have a note that says a side is usually checking, do we? Well, it's not very true because some ASIs are, and then the hearts.
So show EVs, like click on EV done. Strategy plus E, yeah. Yeah, that's no
Hmm.
EVs.
Right. Also, like that nine is not very good for under the gun, right? And he's not
Okay,
okay. I think it has to do with the under the guns range as well. Like the nine's not good for him. He doesn't have many offsuit tens. So like he's a little short here when it comes to straights. When it comes to two pairs, like Jack nine off, he doesn't have. Jack eight, he doesn't have. Eight nine off, he doesn't have. Like King ten off, Queen
so
doesn't have.
so can we see UTG range, please? And any or turn or flop doesn't matter. Oh,
Checking is a size. Checking is pocket pairs. Checking with aces a little bit. I mean, why not? All right. So say you go 50.
yeah, whatever we blast, but probably. Uh, let me think of sizing. I don't know. Doesn't feel like we want to go to big. But the thing is, I don't know if we bet like tens and queens on our flop. I don't know enough to assess reverse strategy. I will be 75 here. 11 big blinds.
Okay. What are you trying to accomplish betting, turn betting river like this?
Ace high pocket pairs.
Okay. Fair. He wasn't gonna fold that one. All right. Nice try. Who's next? All right, Scotty. Normally,
Yeah.
I'll ask. Now you're first. Right.
Okay.
Or second.
All right. I'm second. What am I looking for here?
What do you do?
Okay. We're this button under the gun.
Very deep stack, Scotty. You should know what to do here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, let's see. This is a very good
Button,
check.
yeah. Very good check, huh? I agree. What else would you check? All your pocket pairs under the jack.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Would you raise any of your deuces, threes, fours, fives once?
yeah, with a spade.
Yeah, you might raise the very bottom of your pocket pairs.
You mean,
Um,
see,
I'm not raise, bet you might bet. Yeah,
good
you
morning,
might.
Scott.
Good morning. I'm tired.
Do you want to try maybe bet some deuce? Ah, very tricky. Okay, deuce with a spade or deuces without a spade?
It just, yeah, it
Just
turns out you don't
deuces,
need the
right?
spade.
Just
You
deuces.
don't even prefer the spade. What's important is you prefer the spade heart and the other two. But yeah, you can do any of those. And then once you have a chance of them actually making it to showdown and being good, seven, eights, nines, tens, you don't do it.
Okay, combo draws, a 6-4 here. 6-4, a spade, the stone cold nuts, pot.
Yeah, that's you have to do that one.
What? Pot? Oh, I see why. It's not just a combo draw. It also blocks a set.
Mhm. It,
Okay.
it blocks a two pair. It blocks the ace six two pair. No, it doesn't. It doesn't block a two pair because he doesn't have the offsuit version of the ace six,
So here we are actually betting quite heavily with our 6x.
right?
So if you
On top
said
of the-
check pocket fives and check low pocket pairs, you were wrong. Is 6x. It's a great bet here.
Yep.
King six of clubs. Really?
But notice they still check more often. The six
Yeah.
X,
Yeah, yeah, but it's not like
the good
king.
six X, the good six X checks more often, but your low kicker really bets.
Okay, so check, check. Easy. Now,
Still a check. Mixed calls and folds. Let me think. Are we going to do any raising? There's going to be there might be some tiny raise, some tiny crazy raise in there that I'm never going to take. Um, I'm gonna, I'm gonna fold more than I call, but I'm gonna call like at least 30%.
wow. Okay. Very, very strange for
Bob
me
is
to
closing.
hear you
Bob
think
is full
this.
game. I
Yeah,
call this a lot in game. I call this size bet a lot in game.
I would just call every time here. Or actually, I think you should just fold, but I think the machine is going to want to call.
Yeah,
No, even the
yeah,
machine is not
yeah.
calling.
But it's enough. You're not wrong.
Oh,
But Bub is saying that it's the size that they bet a jack or a queen. It is, but it's also the size that they bet eight, nine. Just like they take a shot. So anyway,
next up, Peter. Top pair. Top pair against under the gun. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. I would.
Check.
Oh, Peter, you got a top pair. What?
a pair
Yeah.
shitty kicker. Did
Why
Peter
are
say
Check.
check?
we, what are we doing?
Is this a three street hand?
No.
Okay.
What? How are you going to react if you get check raised 100 big blinds deep with this thing? Check that.
All right. So is this and a three street hand? Probably
It's
not.
it's too strong to fold if you get check raised, and it's too weak to sustain a significant action.
Yeah.
Fair.
Check.
Right. And this is how it always happens. If it goes check, check on the turn, you get to bet. But now that a king is there, you don't.
Where would you draw the
The eight-
line, Pete? What queen would you start to bet here?
Um, from the offsuit variety, not very many.
No, but
Or from
I
like
mean,
with no flush interaction. I guess I would bet queen eight of hearts here occasionally.
with the
But
backdoor
like,
flush.
yeah, queen jack or better, largely.
Okay,
There's some queen 10 there too.
Mhm.
They're all really small.
like basically just ace queen, even king queen is shy here.
Yeah,
God, you could check back so much ace queen offsuit.
yeah, it's just not a three street hand.
Ace queen's not?
No, if you can convince someone to put in three streets, because remember, like your sizings are going to be bigger when you're deep stacked.
Yeah,
Like ace queen's not a three street hand.
yeah.
Because like the worst case scenario, you get to the river, you bet you get check raised, you're a stack, you have a one pair hand, top pair, top kicker, you
Gotta
just gotta
fold.
fold. And
Yeah.
like this hand desperately doesn't want to fold.
You'd much rather have ace five of spade.
Yeah.
Look at the ace queen offsuit though that you bet the most often.
That's
It's
the yeah, it's
no, I'm
most
saying the
volatile.
one that you bet the most often is diamond club.
The one without flush interaction.
One without.
Yeah. Because it needs fold equity. It needs to push it before it gets worse. Like your hearts and your spades and stuff like that.
Could get better, yeah.
Yeah, more tolerant because they're gonna run out better in a deep
Yep.
stack world.
And it unblocks continues that you want to get money from.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Turn. Becomes dicey.
Yeah, pretty gross here. We're gonna have to continue one street, but it isn't pretty.
Nope.
Would you fold here, Scotty?
I believe that there's going to be a small percentage of folding. I don't that you even start to, but it's mostly call.
Like
That's what I believe.
you wouldn't gamble a point away, would you?
You mean like gamble a point away to say that it folds more than
Yeah,
5%?
yeah.
I think
5%.
you might start
5%. No, no, no,
finding some.
no. We're talking about majority here. Never mind.
You
No, the
might
majority is no, there's no chance the majority is fold. No,
if
it's
you're
a majority call. It's just you.
I'm just trying to
you
scan. Sorry.
if
yeah.
you're gonna
Look,
find
it's
some
it,
folds here, it's gonna be with a card that blocks his bluffs, which is gonna be a jack or a 10 here. So that's
Yeah,
gonna fold queen 10 more than it's gonna fold queen 8.
very nice.
I
No.
want to. That's
No.
good.
How about deep?
Same case scenario. Six is really good for us. We just call, lose.
Oh,
Oh,
what did you say,
Only
Scott?
bet
in game, I fold.
I'm folding too. I'm in it. I'm not
he
calling
has
it.
he still has all his air. We don't have a spade in our hand. We don't have a 10 or a jack or a 9 in our hand. We don't block the bottom of his range.
Yeah.
It's
He
gonna
didn't
call.
have much hair. He's not doing this with ace eyes. Wait, there's a king and a queen on board. What do you think has? Beat a jack or 10 precisely?
He has ace jack of spades. He has 10 jack of spades. He
He
has
he would
jack
he
9
would
of spades.
he wouldn't do that with ace eyes.
No, but he has jack 10 of that's why I said not
Okay.
blocking the 9, 10, or jack is really important here.
It's
Yeah.
really
I
nine,
want
ten
to
of
look at that.
spade, jack ten of spade. We're already out of
Yeah.
combo.
Jack 10 of hearts, 9, 10 of hearts,
They
right? He's
wouldn't
got all of
barrel.
the.
Ah, maybe they would
Oh
barrel.
yeah. He's there with all of those. We kept
He
him
could be
wide.
here with he could be here with more garbage than that. I mean,
Sure.
in game, where he just goes where he just
Well, wait.
dips in air.
Why would you overbet the turn with jack ten of hearts? There's
Because the
no.
king is the best card for him, and it went check check on the flop.
Right. and we just called.
He would
Because we're,
overbet the turn with his kings, not with Jack ten.
Oh, for sure. He Jack 10 wants to play for stacks. It's a 5 card equity hand.
It's a very deep stack and he missed his flush. Why would he pound in chips with hearts?
Because the king is still the best for him. He's still driving the bus, and we check the flop, right?
Okay.
we're captain, he's Mark Goons.
Yeah.
I mean, I would respect him here, but
Never respect this bet. He
Never
has
fold,
so much air.
never fold. Holy shit.
Yeah. There you go. Ship
Yeah,
it. Give me a
so that,
stack.
take a look though,
Stack
if
over.
we
he,
fold.
he did,
Queen ten,
he
Jack.
was barreling the hearts, this guy.
I told you.
Hmm.
Look, when we check that flop with a queen, we're like, putting ourselves in the box. We're gonna call down.
There you
And look
go.
at it. Queen 10, Queen 9 for the fold. Woo, woo, woo.
Nice one, Peter.
Welcome to Deep Stack 101.
Jesus. Look at that Queen 8.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block.
Queen Jack. Never. Queen Jack, almost no folds. Queen 10, all the folds.
Yeah, he's out there barreling Jack 9, 10, 9, Ace 5, Ace 4.
Deuce, deuce. Oh, deuce, those are the sets. He doesn't barrel his
Yeah.
fours.
He's
He's
not
got-
barreling the turn with the spades.
Yeah.
That's why
Well,
there's Jack ten of spade. There's no 10-9 of spade. We were wrong on those combos.
No, but it
But
is Ace 5, Ace 4, 9, 10.
It's five of hearts, Jack ten of hearts. No, it's not, never Jack ten of hearts, babe.
Never Jack 10 of hearts.
But it's five of hearts. It's four. I didn't think about the wheels.
and not and less ace 5 of spades. And that makes sense that there's less of it.
Right, crazy Peter. Well played. Everyone plays this spot well. There's only me, I guess. I can't play it.
We'll get you there, Louis.
Andy,
Yeah. Let me think. An overcard flush. We've more flushes than him, but the board hits his range, so I'm checking. The high cards are better for him.
I think monotone boards were a lot of checking.
Yeah.
Every 6 bets, no? Not really.
Hmm.
Monotone board's a little better for us because we flat primarily suited hands, and he still is opening his offsuit hands here.
Hmm. Does he? He has only king queen and his jack maybe.
Yeah, so 72% of checking on monotone boards. Yeah, about this turn, Andy.
Still checking and trying to get to, well, not now. Two over the low card. My side could still be good, but
You
probably
know,
still call one. Probably still call one.
would you? I would just fold.
All right, okay.
But maybe it's too nitty, right? It's just one bet. Let's see.
It's a yeah, it's a
You
fold,
can't
yeah, okay.
improve. You just
Yeah.
you can't improve.
You just improved to a bad ace. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Don't skip this one.
Oh my goodness, let's give it about. Can you play a set, Bob?
I'm not sure. I try. So, the last one was Queen High with a flush draw, right? And here, I personally would bet small, like 33%. I think there are not too many draws. And if another gun checks, I would expect that we can bet a little bit. I go small, 33%. Okay, go bigger.
A lot bigger.
Yeah.
Guys, what is like,
Like Bob, why would you size down with your set here? Well, don't you want to like first? You don't block anything, right? Because he has no treats. Okay. Second, like, are you not afraid? Like he has like every pocket pair in his range, right? Fives, sixes, sevens, eights, nines, tens, jacks that he checks on queen eye. So like so many turns are toxic for you, right?
Hmm.
No
I, th-
black
I think
there. You
I,
don't
I,
black
I
right there. And then many toxic turns. Never ever slow play bottom set. Okay, because you're gonna get it. Ooh, it's gonna hurt, Bob. It's gonna hurt.
you mean bad for a range or bad for our hand? Because our hand doesn't really care about most turns, or does it?
That's what I'm explaining right now, Bob. Our hand, bottom set is always care. You never play slow with bottom set. You usually just blast.
Well, because he can have ace, queen, king, queen still. At least he
No,
can have any queen, and he will call.
Yeah.
yeah,
The bottom line is think of it this way. Is this a hand that you can bet 3 streets and play for stacks? And the answer is
Yes.
yes. So let's
Yes.
go. And like even betting the 66% still allows him to check raise and to bloat the pot. So, betting small is 66% deep stack.
Oh,
right.
okay.
So say you pot it, Bob. Let's pot it. And under gun's face. Oh, he calls. Look at him. Oh, a good card.
So I mean, we still have a 3-street hand. I guess the ace is. Is it better for him? Should
Yes.
be right. Yeah.
The ace is slightly better for him.
no,
But
mega better.
so if the ace is better for him, we would not never range bet, so we keep barreling bigger. Is that good? So 83 or something like this. 83%.
We could go 125.
Bob.
Yeah, or 125. So yes.
Okay. Okay. Does this turn complete straights?
Nope.
That he has. Oh, sorry, that's Bob.
Yeah, so yeah, but it doesn't, he never has 2-4, not even suited.
So do you remember when we're looking at overbetting the turn? What was the main factor? It was, is this a brick turn? And then does it complete straights? Right? I don't know.
Uh,
You saw that one?
was that last Friday? Because I wasn't here.
Hmm. No, it wasn't. Last Friday was this. Anyhow, would you be open to for betting here 125?
Yes,
Okay, let's give that a try.
but I also like the 83. I'm just saying, going big here.
See, the
Yeah.
logic had been like it completes some straight, so you have to go 85. But the straight it completes, he never has. So I thought we could go over that. But no,
Me too.
no, Scott. It's you know what, Bob? We got scammed by Scotty who said he never has it. He never has it.
Can you show range
It's
He
strategy?
never
true, he
has it.
never has it,
He
but
does
it's
never have it. He never has deuce four here.
ah,
Zero. Zero deuce four.
I know, Scotty, but look at the damn sizing.
I know. But to quote the great Louis Philippe, look at the motion.
So Bob, I mean, Bob got scammed.
Why did I lose points? Oh, because I got convinced with it 125.
You
Because
missed the
Louis,
flop sizing, you missed the turn sizing.
I mean, actually, I said okay, that's fair. Um, on the river, we want to get all the chips in, and now it's only the question: what's the best way? Is it just jamming?
Yes.
Probably, right? We cannot hope for a check raise.
yeah,
All right, go for it.
Might mix the 47 in here occasionally, but it's just gonna jam along.
Okay. So I think like, yeah.
you got called by a queen.
All right. Who's next?
You should take this one, Louis. Good luck.
Yeah, you got a value hand, Louis. Go for it.
Wanna see under? This is a great one for. Okay. So what I would do before those little sessions would just that's but now what I want to do after those little sessions, I want to pot it.
Is it legit? Can you show range?
Mhm.
Look at that piece of shit check
No,
back.
no way. Like,
All right, so there's no potting here. And 1% pot. We don't have enough nut advantage to be potting, I guess.
oh, I see why you pot. You pot because you have offsuit jacks? Or not?
Yeah, probably, yeah, yes, probably. So if it's like 10, 10, 6. No.
You
It's like
check the most with the ace of spades.
10, 10, 6. Still no pot. 9, 9, 6.
No, no, no.
No
You
pot.
only go smaller from here.
7, 7, 6. Ah, a sliver. I mean, not enough for us to worry about it, I guess. What if it was rainbow? What about 10, 10, 6? Rainbow. 10, 10, 6. Would it
No,
pop?
No,
How
you
about
bet wider on a rainbow, I think so.
7, 7, 6? Pop. And we pop here. What the hell is this thing then? Why do I
Why do you
want
want
yeah.
to
pop
pot?
You want easy? You want an easy answer, Louis?
Wait,
We bet
that's
small on
different.
pair. We bet small on paired boards. Hold on, and paired 7, 8, 8, 8, 2.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna add 66% here because it's clearly not pot, right? All right. Great. So 66%. Hmm. This is a
Polarize and go against this pocket sixes.
I would want to overbet here. But
Very nice.
maybe we can't since it's paired. So I'm gonna say since it's paired, we have to be maybe more like 83. Ah, I had. All right, let's go back to that.
You
Like
want to place the first stacks.
then he's just in it. just in it, but he had back blockers, right, with this 9. So
So we on the turn, our entire range is playing big bet or check, right?
Yep.
Okay. Makes sense.
you say yes, Pete, but no.
No, let's take a peek. That turn.
Yeah, I don't really want to well bet pocket sevens in the turn, so it makes sense if we pot or check.
You definitely want to overbet pocket sevens on it. But you're really wrong on that.
Yeah, I mean,
You
you're
what?
gonna have some hands that go in your small bet bucket that are gonna be super locked up equity, right? Like
No, actually, you don't.
pocket jacks, right?
The thing is, under the gun, like he has a bunch of pocket pairs and sevens, you get like tens to fold. Oh, actually, I see the texture now. It's not gonna fold tens or nines or eights. That's why we don't do it with those, because it's just gonna call. I see that.
Where's the 83 size? Does it just not even exist?
No, it's overbet or nothing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh no, it's hiding somewhere. I think it's because it doesn't add up 60 plus 40.
Oh,
You there, thank you.
Like if you add up 60 plus 40, it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah, it doesn't do it much, but it's
all right.
yeah. So the 85% isn't wrong, but it's enough to lose a point for Louis. That's the important thing.
Flop as well.
Here. Oh, I won't miss you. What do we have next? It's one full list. Oh,
Yeah, let me do it.
I see. It is in the Dan Dutch. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think we, of course, it's completed equity, so we cannot bet big. Our hand needs protection though.
I like
Um,
that reasoning.
yeah, so I think I want to bet like medium. So like probably like 4.7. Could be, yeah, I think it's like 4.7, like 90% of the time, maybe check some part of the time. Yeah, it can go even a little bit bigger.
You could pot it too.
I was
Yeah.
surprised pot with locked up equity.
Yeah,
It's
and his
actually
continuation
very,
right.
very polar, actually. It's not, it is, but
It is, but it's not responding that
it's
way.
very dynamic because the flush can come in, an overcard can come in to upset top there.
Yeah, yes, king queen, king can come in. It's like, yeah, it's just such a wet board.
Yeah,
He's gonna
So
get
that's why I don't want to bet big, because if one of the draws hit, what's your sizing then? Do you want to bet small? Do you want to check?
well,
If you
it's the
check,
other
you
way
get
around, Roger. You just want to bet big because you put a lot of pressure on his pocket 7, no spade.
yeah, but we don't
Yeah,
have
no
overbet.
spades.
If he
We
has
don't have.
like if he has 9-10 or like I don't know, ace-9, so difficult if you bet big, right? What does he do with the
how
ace-9
infrequent we bet.
if he
That's why we do it.
bet pot?
With ace nine, when we bet pot, then he's
He's in
probably
a,
gonna call once and then fold the turn.
I think if he has
But
ace-9 of diamonds, he's just folding.
yeah, well, I think he can continue
Hmm.
with ace of nine hearts. That's probably, yeah. The rest has to fold probably.
I think we call this now. No?
Look at how much caught. We don't bet the ace queen.
He's
So
not
some.
even,
Be folding
he's not even
ace jack
calling.
even, ace queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah,
His queen is folding. Yeah.
Look how much he folds.
He folds ace queen.
Unbelievable. Yeah,
Okay.
and king. Yeah. Better.
Who here is folding ace queen to one bet?
Not me. That's my problem.
Jesus.
Good to know.
Well, think of your range and then think of your hierarchy of defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy to say, like,
You open suited nines, offsuit jacks. Ace queen is not a really good hand for what you have in range here.
Yeah. Yeah, but it has a lot of two pairs, straights, sets.
Yeah.
Maybe not sets, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
so-
nines.
All right. Nice first one. What about this turn, Roger?
So we bet pot. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, good. So he calls. I think I want to make this a two street hand, so probably we'll bet like 17.7 again, like 83, just a little bit smaller.
Okay, but I
I don't
have a proposition here, Roger. Is this six bringing in any straights?
know. It doesn't. It's basically a brick, in my opinion. What I know
So
now,
why don't you overbet?
because it's still completed equity. He still has 10 king in his range.
What is he
We
doing? He still does, but I mean, if he
can
had
he?
not, it's been like kind of a scam from the start, no?
Louis, did you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
his range?
We
He's folding ace queen. I don't know that you want to overbet this spot.
Exactly. He
Yeah.
doesn't have check raising range and he doesn't have one pair hands. So what are you?
yes.
Yeah.
So
What-
yeah.
Yes,
You
yes,
still can
queen
get value
10,
from
jack
draw.
10. Lots of
No.
one per type of hands.
Oh, I'm crazy
Yeah.
here, guys. I want to overbet. I'm
King queen.
crazy, right?
No, you don't bet this. I don't believe it.
Okay.
Definitely crazy to overbet.
17, it's I think the max. Maybe it's going. I don't know. No, it's 17 probably. It's not betting small, I think. Yeah, exactly.
Look at it check even.
It can, yeah, and it can bet slightly bigger, but not bananas.
All right. So far, you're doing good.
Yeah. Okay, we bet, and then we don't get raised.
Thank goodness we didn't get raised.
Ace queen. He had still ace queen.
He hit the ace of spades. He just turned to see if he could get a spade.
I think.
So I think this was actually a great spot to overbet. Up next.
Ian Michael.
Ah.
Plugged in.
Michael, let's try Michael.
Yeah, I'm here.
Give this one a shot, bro.
Yeah, that's a tough one. He's got a lot of two pairs. He's got that board locked. To be honest, I'm just going to check. This is how I play it, as if I was in game, so I'm going to look at it the same way.
Yeah. Would you bet with like a 10 here?
No. I think I'd still check.
All right. So King 5 seems to be a good check, but I think we get to bet some 10x.
Jack 10?
Let's see which one. Ace 10, King 10, Jack 10, Queen 10.
I was just about to say, to be honest, I said I would have bet, or I was thinking it, I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking of I would bet pocket deuces, pocket threes, because that's a clean set.
Yeah, that's a very good bet, right? What do we have here? What is a Jack 8 of clubs here? A Jack X, Queen X. So what is it? Straight correction? Okay. Hmm.
Mm.
And then just the front door. So we check very, very heavy on ace king 10. All right. Oh, a 5. That's a very tricky turn.
It's a nice turn. So we block bottom set. He still has top 2 pair. Flush comes in. But I think in this instance we've got more flushes than he does. He has more 2 pair than we do, and we probably got more straights than him as well. I think I would like to maybe bet. I think we can put pressure even on ace king with like a 55 or an 83. But then I feel like I'm turning my hand into a bluff then.
The thing is, I don't think he has that many ace king or that many flushes or that many like pocket kings when he checks twice. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
That was my
No.
impression. Like he checks twice. I mean, it doesn't really have those hands. Does
Then
that?
maybe he's just got jack. Maybe he's got jack then. He's just checking jacks.
It could.
You think he
Um,
checks? Do you think he checks range on this turn?
I think he's checking like all those like suited aces that don't have flush interaction, like ace 6 of clubs. That would be a great hand to check twice for him.
yeah.
I
Do
think
you know
he's
what I'm
checking
actually
range.
thinking, to be honest now? I'm thinking we can even bet 33% in something like this because there's so much equity, so much so much has just come out. We can make him fold a lot of hands, I think, even with a small bet.
Well, I would bet this hand trying to get called by like a worse hand, like a top pair or second pair.
Yeah.
So I like a small
Um,
bet.
yeah, I'm gonna go for small bet.
Any
Small
show range?
Still check. Yeah.
check or bet with a little bit more power.
Here's the element. If you get check raised, what do you do with this hand?
I'm kind of, I wouldn't mind it, Pete.
Oh my gosh, you want to get check raised on this board with this hand and play for 100 big blind pot? Get the barbecue.
Wow, Pete. If a 5 comes on the river, we're gonna win. If a king comes on the river, we may win sometimes.
Take a
We
look. See
could
if
be
he's checking
ahead.
range on the.
Right, so first our range. Very polar here.
Look at those 5 bluffs.
What's the 7-5 doing? I mean, would that be okay? Or the other suits? Yeah, okay. Because we're blocking bottom set.
Right. And bottom pair with bad kicker is the blocker. Bottom pair with good kicker is not. I mean, is
No.
the bluff. I said blocker.
Even ace 5 is nearly a check. Interesting. Or pretty much is a check. Well, then I must be overplaying my hands then sometimes in position.
Almost everyone does.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I am the worst at it.
Because here's the thing. Like, take a look at his range and see what he's checking. Because I bet he's checking almost range here. Yeah, 68%.
Yeah.
Right? And look at the stuff. Like he's checking flushes, he's checking straights, he's checking sets, he's checking 2 pair, he's checking top pair almost pure. Right? Like he is very uncapped in this spot.
Yeah.
And the problem is, like, this hand is strong, but if it gets check raised, you don't want to play for a really big pot with, 2 diaper pair on a flush completed, straight completed, right? His top
Yeah.
set
This.
here.
Yeah.
Like, he's checking kings and aces primarily here. Like, you know,
Crazy.
and guess what they're gonna do if you bet?
Check raise me.
Yeah, he's checking tens here still.
Yeah.
So check again. Very wow. There's
Oh, Jesus. Now it's a 4-liner.
Pretty easy bluff catch, right?
I think so. I would snap. That's why we're here today.
Still beat
Uh,
pocket sevens, pocket eights.
can I be a hero and say fold?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I fold
you
as well.
definitely can.
Good, but I'm gonna start to judge you, Mike, if you fold here, honestly.
Um, it's a four-liner. He doesn't have many jacks. He's only got the suited ones. He has king jack, I guess, at the bottom of his range. Doesn't really have any queen jack, really. Offsuit. It's only got the suited components. We block the queen jack. Sorry, the queen king suited. The king. Yeah. All right, let's just do the core. Let's do the core.
Oh.
Let's be a hero.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I need a hero.
I was like thinking, like, am I really stupid? Because I'm always spike calling here, and I don't think I beat anything. I don't think it's a wise call. Like, who's gonna try to bluff us here from? But it did went check, 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 check. So, uh, what is he at? See?
I said jacks. Yeah.
Okay, fair. Nice hand. Nice.
Guys, I wanted to ask something here. Couldn't we just raise that earlier hand? His bet?
Hmm.
That's clearly not a bit of a
You have
flush
a
draw
lot
or
of
something.
blockers, right? You block a lot of like hands, but I feel like
Yeah, so I was
you probably want to have a blocker to the flush. Very importantly.
as well. Yeah, indeed. But I don't know, the bet of 5.5 in like 17, it was like, or something like that.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like too much, you know? Didn't seem like trying to get the most value out of a flash. So I was like, okay, we could raise in this point.
Honestly, this size would scare me because it feels like it's an ace that didn't get value from like you know how like the first question here is this hand a 3-3 hand? It must be the same
Yeah,
for him. So for him, he has to like check down with some top pairs, flop and turn, and then on the river, like some of his top pair are like spite betting for value because they didn't get any action. So
right.
I feel like we were playing a lot against one ace here, but
But with all honesty, that hand, if I'm playing the GG Masters, and someone's betting on the river, I'm folding because they're always just nutted.
I'm with you there. I'm with you. I wouldn't give it too much thought. I would just net it out.
It's
It
it's
also
an automatic muck.
Yeah.
right.
Right, Bogdan, you want to try this one?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Right. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Leopard check.
this check, I would be like, I'm a bit sad because I didn't hit any ace, any 10, you know? So I just check it and let's see what he would do.
Oh, check it with sadness. Right.
Sad
Mhm.
check. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Where are you
Shit.
from, man?
No, I'm from Romania.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you. And he also checked. At this point, I try to be a little bit aggressive and turn this hand into a bluff. So a bet of 2.35 or 3.9, something like this.
I think you need to check again.
Yeah, I know, but I try to, you know, get everything out. So
Ah,
let's
Yep.
see.
it's
Good one.
Thank you.
okay.
Welcome to the game, Bogdan.
You need to bet big, actually. Bet bigger. On the bigger side.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I'm trying to also not lose a lot of chips if he starts to, you know, re-raise me. Let's see. Is this a fold? Yes, thank you so much.
Easy
Do
for you. Welcome to the game.
do you bet pocket fives and stuff on the turn? On the flop we don't bet it. That's what I know. But on the turn, because we still have it full weight, do you start betting like half pot? As
I
you
would
said?
not. I would not bet any pairs.
But it makes sense. Oh, and still not okay.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, you bet the air that is the straight draw. So you bet the 8 and you bet the 10 and the jack. Brick with them.
I think you start the shenanigans on the flop, and if you don't do it, you just don't do it at all.
Is that heuristic?
You don't
Or not
have
yet.
to pick up this line on the turn. I think so. Because when you have deuce, you're just trying to wrap, and you're gonna have to tell a credible story, and you're gonna have to start early. Wake up early for that.
Okay.
Okay, on the list next. Oh, oh, I see, I see. Dean the criminal. All right, Dean.
Oh.
How are you gonna punt this one off?
Hmm. I mean, we can fold to a check raise, so I don't hate betting. Hmm. Maybe like B100.
Why you wanna punt it here?
You want spade?
We want spade, but then
Yeah.
Are you? So is this a 3-street hand? Dean. Are
three
you gonna
street
get
bluff.
3 streets here? You wanna bluff 3 streets?
We want to have
Why do you want one
overcard to
spade?
a queen. If
Check
you're
then.
bluffing.
Check because I got debated.
No
Ah,
spade, no spade, no bet.
I don't understand why you wanna polarize here. What about this texture makes you wanna polarize, or about this hand? If you have
This,
I feel
if
like
you have ace
king,
queen here, yeah, if you
shitty
have ace
king.
queen, I understand you're trying to get paid, right? If you have ace 5 of clubs, I understand you're trying to play for a big pot. You're trying to, if the
But ace
flush
five
comes
of clubs
in,
doesn't.
your full equity, everything, it makes sense to, right? But if you have Jack 10, I don't understand. Why would you bet big here without the spade?
Because you don't care if you get check raised and have to fold. You can still fold kings, shitty aces. But I guess we could
so
8, 9, or 6.
So what, you're trying to get him to fold king 7 of diamonds, the king 6 of diamonds.
Yep. King 8 of diamonds, king 8 of clubs, king 9 of clubs, king 9 of diamonds.
You
take it.
need to
I mean,
pot
king
it.
9 of hearts.
Do you think you
What?
need to pot it to do that?
Yeah. I think they king and ace fold to a small bet.
Would you call a small bet a king 8 of diamonds, sir?
Depends how small.
Really?
Check then.
What would be the goal calling king 8 of diamond if you were under the gun?
To a tiny bet.
Yeah,
You just have to continue super wide, I would think.
yeah, but ace highs, I mean, pairs. Not the worst king eye. But I'm trying to
Oh
say,
yes, ace high. So you're saying yes, ace high needs a big bet to fold.
I'm saying you don't need to bet big to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. Maybe, I'm not sure. You wanna go big?
4.7,
Check.
4.7 might do it here, but
Check.
Pure check. Pure check.
See, it's never a pot.
Yeah, that's not never.
Like you pot with ace queen.
So
ace,
what? Okay.
ace
What's the
five,
difference between queen 5 deuce and queen 7 deuce? Why we pot on queen 5 deuce?
the wheels,
Queen 3 deuce.
the wheels.
Oh, so queen 6. Oh, okay, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Very nice thing.
he has sets of 7s in range, but he has less because he starts mixing out with the 4s and 3s and 2s.
Mm-hmm.
As well.
And in the Jack 10 offsuit, that are betting big are basically just the ones with a spade, right?
Yes. Ah, so it is potting with Jack ten off. So the idea there wasn't too bad, Dean. It wasn't
Need
bad.
a spade.
Yeah, very nice.
You just need a spade.
But generally, we want higher equity hands if you're bluffing. Like, we don't have many offsuit hands to choose from, to be honest. Here.
We just had special combo.
Okay. No
Ooh.
thing here, Dean.
Hmm.
What about this turn? Oh, good, interesting turn.
And we have a heart blocker. But do we want to bet our? Yeah, I like the betting it. What size? Seems like B83's been pretty good.
Does it bring in a straight?
Nope. Maybe overbet. What are you trying to talk me into?
Ah,
No.
honestly, Dean, if you started from the flop, your story, I think would be a great chapter two to overbet. Now that you didn't try the flop, I mean, it's more of a, it's not my kind of waters, right? I'm more like an attacker. So if we were attacking the
You're the
flop,
one that was not betting the
definitely,
flop.
I'd say definitely we have the heart, the nine, blah blah blah. I would say definite overbet. Now that we're in this line, I don't know so much. It's on you, Dean. What do you do?
Let's just try the B83. I think I talked out of the overbet.
Show strategy.
I'm very happy because I start to find those more and more.
And where do we pull good hands from? So
Alright.
what, we don't bet any flush draws here?
No front doors, mostly back. And then it's gonna be combo draws, straight interaction, 9x. You turn a 9, you do it.
So combo draw, front draw. Front draw, combo
No,
draw.
no, no, no. Back door,
We got,
Okay.
not the front door.
Can you show?
I think we overbet the clubs because it makes him fold his flush draws.
Again, why are we pulling no equity bluffs all the time?
Because the turn is did you miss that session about overbetting the turn?
Yes.
Ah, you need to watch that. That wasn't a great one.
So, as I understand, we have to bet very little to support big bets because we cannot blast with our entire range. But then we
Right.
have to check a bunch of king queen type of hands on the flop. It's his range,
Mhm.
not. I just. Yeah, we have king queen full weight, ace queen off full weight.
Is it here again Jake and 10 offsuit with hearts?
We like the offsuits with no spades or hearts because it makes him fold his ones.
Disagree. It prefers to have spades or hearts.
Ace or
Oh,
hearts?
sorry, I didn't see that.
Okay.
Well, it's a bit weird actually because we don't see very well here, the bottom. But I feel like spades are full frequency, and then spades and hearts full frequency, and then just spade a little bit less, and then hearts a little bit less. The 10, like those are more kind of, but the one that do it the least is like no spade, no heart. So
See, that's the one thing that I get confused of the most when it comes to which suit you need to have, because sometimes it just fluctuates and changes between, you know, being in position, out of position, different board texture. That bit confuses me so much.
A good rule of thumb that I found is like the front door flush, when you're in position, might give up a little bit more often, trying to realize its equity on the turn. And the backdoor flush on the turn is trying to push very often its equity.
Oh, wait. Could you show UTG strategy in that spot?
Here,
Yeah. Is it B300 or pure check range? Oh my god, nothing. Okay, thank you. That's the biggest blunder I will do.
okay. Up next in the list, everyone has spoken, I guess. Back to you, Abdullah.
Can I go?
Oh no, no, not him. The guy to blame. Frank the blame.
Hmm.
What do you do here, Frank the blame?
I think we can. Majority line, yeah. I think we check majority of the time.
What? This is the
Agree?
flop. Okay, first off, this is called a flop, not a third. And then it's really offensive to me that you want to check here. You have top pair.
Uh-huh.
I have a flush draw.
Is it? Oh yeah.
And
Okay, in that case, I check.
ah, no, seriously, seriously.
All right.
No, no, no. Do I get something wrong here? Is this not a spot where I just want to play for a massive pot?
Hmm.
If
Yes,
you
but
get
no.
raised all in on this hand,
Think
you
we
can
ever all in?
Hey,
Better
hey,
point, Louis. Better point, Louis.
hey. I'm not saying, you know, go all in on the flop. I'm just saying that
Hmm.
you could like maybe consider. Because, okay, right? I figured that top pairs aren't great at 100 big blinds, but combo draws are.
This is great.
This is great, right, Scotty? This is a
This is
great
great.
hand.
If you had the worst thing happen, if you bet here and he check raised jammed on you, you would go, okay.
Okay, I mean, let's play, right?
Yeah. You have aces with the eight, you have pocket aces with the ace of spades, okay. You have a set of
So
twos, okay.
am I not wrong? I'm not wrong here thinking this is the hand class I want to bet. I don't want to bet King Jack, but I want to bet King Eight of Spade.
Hell yeah.
No,
You're
no,
holding-
inverted. Inverted.
You're holding all the cookies, Louis. What does he have? I like Frank's check.
Frank
Yeah,
probably
check.
knows that.
But king jack of spade, king queen, we bet, right?
Hmm.
It's inverted to what Louis said.
So we don't really block any high flush cards, and we also have a king. I like the big bet because what will he call here? Flush draws, hands like ace five, maybe ace five of hearts, ace four of hearts.
If we're
Some-
being
He'll
realistic,
call all his pairs between the three and the king once. Make him do it.
yeah, there's a great chance he has a better king, but I'm not afraid. Because we have a flush draw. So, what do you say, Frank? How much do you want to bet?
Hmm. I have so much equity, I don't think it's fair for my opponent, so I check.
Oh,
Yeah, don't let him debate you, Frank check. Woo, 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 woo. Don't you bet this hand.
Not debatable spot.
oh my God.
Undebatable.
Yeah.
Wait,
There we go.
would I be so wrong about this?
You are wrong.
All
King
right.
jack, we start betting. King 10, I think we still check, maybe.
Even king five. Okay.
I want to point out you were allowed to bet this hand.
Man, oh man.
Talk about it with mom later.
But in over spots it will do it pure. Here it's mixed, maybe because of depth. Not pure, but more pure.
Got to keep the maximum bluffs in.
Yeah. If you start playing big pot and our flush draw breaks out, you have a big nothing hand.
Why is it so easy for Frank to check? I don't understand.
It's on you, Louis. Frank is gone.
No, it's Frank again.
No, he's on break.
Is he?
Yeah, he said, be right back. All right. So
Ah.
Louis, you screwed him up before, so play the rest of his hand for him, Louis. See if you can lose him a point.
I can easily lose him a point. Watch me. Raise 6x. Happy days.
Oh
No,
my
you
gosh,
just call.
barbecue. Got to keep those
Just
bluffs in.
call.
Guys saying he has like queen jack and you're raising.
This guy's got like 9 high.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he has no flushes in this line. He has no strong hands.
He
Like,
called though.
Then maybe.
He called.
Somehow he called anyway. All right, let's just call.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay. What do you want to do
You
on
got-
this,
Where?
this one? Wow. Actually,
Yeah,
Frank,
just call.
yeah, you see it, huh? Very, very tough decision. Now what?
We blocked the hell out of the full house, so it's just how much value can you get? We have the best hand.
Okay. I think we just 130
30.
or yeah, either this or 7, but I think 130.
7.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, very big we lost. Very big we lost.
Yeah.
Massive.
It's not
Massive.
because if you get paid.
By the way, he with that ace 10, he called your 6x bet on the turn
Yeah,
in the actual when you hit it. I don't know why.
because
Maybe
he's
he
an
had
animal. Think he believes me when I raise turn? Of course
he
not.
didn't. But he had no draw. He had ace with his
He
ace 10.
didn't mind that. It's not a problem at all.
All right.
So,
So can you help me? Do we want to have hearts in a betting line or not?
play your turn, then we help you. About that. You scammer?
It's my turn, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I don't know. I feel like we don't want to get traced of backdoor flush draw, but also we want to have flushes, backdoor flushes in a betting line. So kind of competing theories. I will check this one.
What if I told you the answer was on the screen? Right.
Highlighted. It's just about like ranged strategy.
Do you say check? I mean, it says high, right? So, and the back door, so I don't think checking is wrong, but this is the texture we identified as big bet.
Maybe big bet like ace deuce, ace four. But even that, like, why will you? I don't know. You guys help me. Do you want to bet hearts or not?
Don't You don't want to bet hearts, and you don't get a better ace to fold.
That
ace
that
four.
hard the least here. Look at that.
Yeah, hearts want to bluff turn when you turn a heart.
Mm-hmm.
But ace nine also, it doesn't get a better ace to fold, so it wants to check back. Like you see, like ace four and ace deuce going bananas here.
It's a filter for all hearts, right?
Yes, we're betting a bunch of hard hands, so but not the ace size clearly.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Except those that get better ace size. Okay. Now what?
Check down. Hold down. Call and cry.
Seems good. 1.36 big blind and like 1,000 big blind per under is up to us. You're not crying here.
I was. Trust me. You never win in game. Check now.
Right after us. I've never seen that.
Just losing bluff sevens.
Check back, huh? Okay.
Yep.
You
Check
just
back and
lose
lose
pocket
the fours.
sevens.
Chop.
What did you mess up here up to us? What's it? You messed up one street.
What do you mean? I check on the flop, it checks.
Oh, okay, no. Scam you. Who's looking? I'm trying to scam you. I can't let you get away with those 2 points.
Nice one, Arturus. This hand will check back some because
Yeah,
we do check back, but I
you
don't think
pick
it's
for a
majority.
tournament. You play king queen. You get this.
Louis, I'm not checking
you
it in
check.
I didn't say it's the majority, Louis. I said that this hand is going to check back some, but it's going to bet more than it checks. So now I just have to decide the size. And
Okay, Scott, is this a 3-street hand? Not really.
no, it's not a 3-street hand.
So fair. You can check the first street, I guess, but it's gonna
You
come
can
in
check,
back.
but I don't think it majority checks.
I
It
think
needs protection. It doesn't need protection.
it is majority check. Why wouldn't it be?
Okay,
Every
fine.
one we've seen it was.
Louis debating me with his majority check.
And Louis, will you majority check as well clubs?
Personally, Arturas, not the guy who's gonna check a lot of queens there. But I see the strategy here. You're betting all your queens, you're messing up. GTO against the computer. Because like in reality, this guy doesn't have a protected checking range, right? In my games, this guy's just a monkey. So I'm not too concerned when I have this type of hand here. But I should be. That's why we're here today. Is this a 3-street hand? No, it's not. It's clear.
Not 3-street hand.
So
No,
check.
2-street. And the
Check.
2-street allowed to be, and the 2 streets can be the flop and the river if I want.
Yeah. But
To be the
the
turn
thing
and river.
is, if you start on the flop, you kind of set yourself for a 3-street spot a little bit too often.
So we often see big bets on the turn, and to support them, we need like a strong check back range on the flop. Otherwise, we cannot pot on the turn on like backdoor flush draw when comes in.
No, it's more like it's not a 3-street hand. Anyway,
Yeah,
Scott, you want to bet for value?
It's a 2-street hand.
Yeah.
It's not a 3-street hand.
Yeah.
All right, fine. All right. I'm not agreeing with Louis. I'm agreeing with Peter.
What is Peter
So,
saying?
yeah, I would rather bet with queen nine of diamonds or queen 10 of diamonds than with queen king of diamonds. Your kicker doesn't matter as much as your ability to realize 5-card equity, and the straight is going to be better than your kicker value here.
Alright, I'm gonna check back because Peter said so, not because Louis said so. I think there's still some betting, but wait, before you hit the button, when you bet, let's at least decide what the size is when you do bet, because you don't, it's not 100% check back. So I think when you bet here, you bet
4.7.
the small size, you bet 33%. Okay. Hit the check.
What, we bet small?
I would
On
bet
this
4
board?
points.
Check and bet small. I'm fine with that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty good.
It checks enough. You buy the right size for its bet. That's fine.
Can
And
we
why is that? Go on.
can we check if king 10 suited would check more? Because I personally would check more king 10 because I'm less afraid of turn and river cards, and with king queen I would bet more. But it's not true. Just
Why is
King
this
King 9
board,
and King 10 have better 5-card equity than King Queen does here.
Yes. And they
exactly.
need more, and they need more protection.
Yes.
No, they don't. Yes, they do. No, they don't. I'm done talking. Yes, they do.
So
Because they need protection from. We're not supposed to be looking at king, queen, and king. We're supposed to be looking at queen.
Queen
We're supposed to be looking
Queen.
at queen, jack, and queen 10.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
king,
Queen Jack
queen.
and Queen 10 bet more than King Queen does.
No, they don't. Queen 10 and queen 10 and queen jack bet less.
Queen,
They check
Mm.
more.
and
Queen
king
Jack,
9 is betting a little bit
King
more,
Queen.
so
King, queen. Look at what's the percentage of check? Roll right over the hands and get the number because we're looking by eye. Not suited.
Oh.
Are
Well,
we
we have
suited?
King Queen suited here, right?
Oh, okay. You're in the suited branch. In the suited
Yeah.
branch, they check more. King, jack. No, again, we're supposed to be looking at the queen.
Yeah.
King, queen checks 56%. King,
And
jack
then
suited. I mean, queen, jack suited. Now go down to queen, jack suited.
Yeah.
That's king, queen, king 6, queen, jack.
Queen
Suited.
Jack suited, betting really high frequency.
Yeah, you're right.
Queen Jack of diamonds almost pure.
Right. And then
And then
queen 10.
Queen 10 and Queen 9 roll over those.
And why is this a small
Louis,
bet
queen
board?
10 and queen 9 suited.
Yeah, so Queen 9's not doing it at all, and Queen 10 is doing it primarily, and Queen Jack's
Okay.
doing it.
There we go.
I'm curious here. Why do you guys think it's picking those combos a lot? The 6 and the 5s. I mean, it has to do with the straight, right? And then the
Yeah, and
overcard and the backdoor flush.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
terrible.
overcard,
kind of
backdoor
hand?
flush, bottom of straight, bottom of range.
What kind of hand is that?
You get better kings to fold. That's terrible.
What
That's
kind
do
of
we
hand
get
is that?
some do we get
Well,
some 8x to
How
fold
do you call
ever?
this? Like an overcard, 3 to not 3 to
three to
straight.
the ignorant end of a straight. I'm not, I can't find this.
three to a straight, 3 to a flush, and an overcard. It has lots of ways to improve, and it has lots of ways to barrel for 100 big blinds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, how happy is someone going to be with Queen 10 here when you just kind of blast off 3 streets with King 6?
Could it also be that we don't mind getting the wrong end of the straight because under the gun doesn't have the top end of it, like the nines.
They
He
only have
doesn't have
9
an
10s.
Ugh.
yeah, so
Yeah.
nice one.
That was like 3 to a straight, 3 to a flush. Back
Plus overcard.
an, an overcard And-
Three to a pair.
gets better immediate hands to fold.
Right. And if
King
you're gonna put
5
this note
suited.
in, yeah, if you put this note in, I would put in even 3 to a and then parenthesis even a bad straight, because that was why I didn't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought king 9 could, I thought king 9 could do it.
Okay.
I mean, it can, but I mean, I saw king 9, but I didn't see king 6.
Okay,
King
back
five.
to business. Scotty. Let's
Continue
see.
on my check. He bets. Okay. We never fold, obviously. To this size. So to this size in game, by the way, I raise. I'm just saying, in game, I raise to this size. Because I think he wants to get there cheap. But against the solver who doesn't have emotions and never gives up. With the completed equity there, this is just a call.
Very nice.
Now I hope he doesn't bet, but if he bets, I still call. But I hope he doesn't bet. Did he check already? He checked. I'm never going to bet big. I'm not going to turn this into a bluff. I'm never going to bet 25% because Matt Affleck is my hero. So if I bet 6. So it's between checking and betting 6. And
We got value here. We're good.
don't be afraid to bet for thin value. Bet 6.
Oh, nice one. Nice one. Mm-hmm.
Peter.
Wrapping around the queen, we are gonna bet at good frequency. I'm gonna bet 4.7.
This is a good bluff.
Louis said if there is like ace high straight draw, like ace five, ace three, ace four, I don't know how to say it, but you got it. Ace five has a draw, so we potter check his board. Right or not?
No, I don't think pot is gonna be wrong. It's a rainbow board. We can size up. I think 4.7 is gonna be sufficient to get hands like ace seven of clubs just to fold here.
There's no flush draw, so you don't need to push equities, right?
Yeah, I think wrapping around the queen is just good enough here. We have lots of barrel ability with this hand. This hand
Wow.
can make a 5-card hand.
So 66, you said. Okay. Fair. Oh.
So
It's a borrowing card.
on the rainbow turn, he doesn't turn any equity here. So we don't really need to size up. He's condensed his range here. I don't know that we're gonna get much fold action though from like 8s and 9s and 10s and jacks.
What would you need to size to get
I
sevens?
think they're gonna be pretty resilient.
Well, the three pairing is bad for him, right?
Not really. We don't flat as many threes because our suited connectors end at 4 or 5.
Not saying whether or not it's good for him. I'm saying it's really bad for him because he really never has a three.
Well, he has ace 3, and we have the same ace 3 though.
But we don't bet our S3 on the flop, probably.
But we've condensed his range to having more queens. But we are going to bet this just to fold out some of the floats. I'm going to go 13-7.
Too small, no?
I was
Peter, just
wondering whether or not we could overbet on this turn because, but let's see.
We
I
don't
knew
because
it. I knew it. Okay.
he doesn't have he doesn't have
He
flush draw
doesn't
yet.
have it. It's a very bad card for him. It doesn't
Mhm.
complete any straights. So definitely an overbet spot.
Yeah.
80% is just fine.
Big, we're trying to get sevens and eights to fold. You think we're working in the trenches here, Pete? Okay.
No, you don't make fold with this sizing.
Hey, we're two bullets in. He's gonna fold pocket ten sometime. All right. All right, fold your pocket. Oh, he doesn't have pocket tens. He's gonna fold pocket nines. Come on, fold your nines.
Sure, sure
Oh,
strategy.
show it. There you go.
Folded a
A
king jack.
better hand to fold.
That king jack was folding to the smaller size though too. So
Yeah. And on the rainbow turn, I do use the smaller size more there, right? He's just gonna have less equity hands to continue. On the
oh
flush
my
draw
God,
board, I'm gonna size
Folding
up.
pocket jacks.
Peter got a point for the third from the top choice. Wow. Give him one, give him
Well,
0.9 for that.
well, he said like it was the sizing right next to it, right? It was over
Yeah, but
bet.
also, but it also checked a lot. So it was the
What do you want to score it?
0.9. Give Peter 1.9.
1.9.
Yes.
Peter, just a question. Because you like the king 10 on the flop. If the turn was a 9, what would you do? Do you go polar or?
No, 9 connects with the bottom of his range. He's gonna fold some of that, but not a ton. So I would probably check back on a 9, and I would bet an 8 or worse.
Interesting.
Interesting, for sure. I would bet on a line myself.
Yeah.
Andy,
Top pair. I think we can bet here, but I think there's probably a range more checks than bets. So check.
very nice. Very, very nice.
On the 4 of hearts turn, he checks. We've got a flush blocker. I think we can bet 5 or check. Check again. I think it's 50-50 basically. Okay.
Yes, good logic.
Yeah. Plus completes, he checks to us. Similar to, do we go for value 5.5 or check? I think with the flush completing, none of the low cards hit him. He's less likely to have a flush. Can I go 5.5? Yeah, try it.
Yes, very nice.
Nice one. Bra.
Very nice.
Oof.
Yeah, you gotta get your value. At least
Yeah,
once.
yeah,
I would have gotten to street personally.
yeah. Nice one.
Okay, Bob.
All right. Nice board. So first of all, I would expect Under the Gun to bet this board basically every time.
Never
Like when?
betting this board under the gun.
He's never betting this board.
No.
Bob,
Yeah. Here we go already.
this is 100 big deep poker. He's not range betting very much.
Okay, if I had King Queen, I would check here every time. I hope that is right. And King 7, I'm not sure. I probably check. He still has a lot of ace X in his range, right? When Peter says he's not range betting.
Guarantee he has pocket aces in his range.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Above the net, checks correctly.
Fold.
Above the net correctly.
Do we see how much UTG is betting?
Actually, I'm surprised because the 3 is not good for us, but if Peter says it, I trust.
It's
I would
equally
have
as
like
bad for
15.
him as it is bad for us.
I would guess he range bet, but
No, never range
but
bet.
Nine,
Here for your range bet,
92%
Bob.
check.
Come on, get it fixed, like he says.
mm,
Look at him, check pocket aces there, check an ace king, check an ace queen.
yeah, it's a lot more than I expected.
So in general,
Oh, it's the rainbow
we
boards
just
where he bets, right? It's just because if it is
No.
rainbow,
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Michael.
yeah, sorry. All I just wanted to say. So in general, when we're playing deep stack, there's just you could say there's a lot of checking, and we're just polar. Like if we're the UTG player, we're just checking a lot.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
Like if we
Well,
look
then
at,
I'm playing completely wrong. I don't know how I've even won any tournaments.
I know,
It's
right?
like-
Me too. But it's okay. Like the blame was yeah. Let's blame the blame.
you win tournaments by knowing how to play 20 big blind poker in ICM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn how to get a big stack by learning how to play deep stack.
Yeah. Now, good logic. But
Yeah.
yeah, it just baffles me every time. Like you feel like you've learned something, but then you just learn something completely new again, and you feel like you've just done everything incorrect.
It's an everyday thing for me.
Yeah.
Every day I
Oh.
find something a little
I wonder
something.
why I wonder why I'm stuck at low stakes.
Well, it's okay to just keep grinding and keep studying.
Yeah.
It's easy. Who are we on? Get it fixed, Bob. Oh my God, it's on me. See, this is where I'm just like, personally, I have ace queen here. I'll be honest, guys. I don't know why we flop. Okay, I would have three bet this guy pre-flop and then disrespected his mother already. But now here we are. We flop, and then my logic, I just want to bet because I'm pretty sure he calls with worst aces. Okay. But that's just like a 40 big blind thing, I guess. Not even against TP. You could just have ace king here and we could be value owning ourselves straight into like stuff.
And
So
he misses the board as well.
What if I said that this is almost a range bet spot for you, Louis?
well, first, okay, I want to know is this a three street hand? This isn't. Now, if we think about ranges and the other nodes, okay, this clearly isn't a three street hand, but I believe I wrote something about low connected rainbow boards. Something like
Mhm.
the least checked board for imposition or like low rainbow, mid rainbow, and those are mostly small sizings. And it turns out like if I bet small, back to my original idea, I get called by worst aces, get called by ace eight of diamonds, ace eight of hearts. So
Yeah.
sure, let's go with that.
Off topic, but I need to ask, or Peter, look in chat. Peter, what do you think about range betting on the flop?
Stand by.
Is it very bad or not very bad? Or is it okay strategy or not?
Deep stack, you don't get a lot of 100% range bets ever.
Yeah, but I simplify like that, and I was told it's I better revert to GTO. So I wonder if you think I should revert or not.
Let's see. 1 sec.
Okay.
I really like this thing that basically Pig came up with is this a 3-street hand that basically guides us pretty well with what should our flop action be. Yes, I believe whenever I'll be playing against them, this is gonna be my number one concern from now on. Do we have a 3-street hand here?
Yeah, I like it as well.
Like, I think that's the main driving line. And then the rest is just like the complexities of the spot, but I'm not calling this. Right. Roger.
Yes.
What?
Yeah,
Do you have a 3-street hand, Roger?
depends on if I made a flush, yes or no. But I think it's like I think we at least have to bet this. But yeah, it's like the same spot that we had like a pair and a flush draw. Now we don't have a pair, but we have two overs. So the overs, he opens ace king, ace queen, he checks them back. So if we hit a queen or a king, it could not be good for us. So I think it's probably mixing like between checking like 50%, but maybe betting small, like 2.3. We can call it check raise, no problem. And then decide on what the turn is going to be. I don't think it's a big bet board, so and it could be betting middle sizing, like 66% of the time, maybe also like 20 or 25% of the time, I guess. Yeah, so that will be my answer. So I think it's like betting small, like 33% of the time. Yeah, this betting small, I mean, on this flop.
Okay.
So yeah, that one.
So you say mostly
Yeah,
this?
bet small. Yeah. So yeah, you see, yeah. So betting bigger a little bit and checking also. Now our hand improves a bit. We got extra equity. We turn a gutty. Think we are able to size up. And I could go for like 9.8. Think it can also sometimes be 14, but I would go for 9.8.
9.8. Okay, so does this bring in straights?
Yeah, it does. He have some king a jack suited when he opens, I think, from that stack size. So he has that, of course.
So can you open that there basically on a 9?
Yeah, so
Yes or no?
I don't think you cannot. I don't think we can overbet. So like not like 125.
We
But we
cannot
still can bet.
overbet, right, Roger, because
Yeah, it's completed equity. So we cannot we can.
it brings in straight, so we can't overbet.
Yeah, but how big is that portion of his opening range? Like a jack 8. I don't think it's big. So I think he has a lot of other hands that he can continue with. And yeah, I think it's like 9.8 is a good sizing. Oh, it's just sizing. It wants to go bigger.
A pure overbet.
-1, Louis.
Huh. Okay. Okay. I always go 83 here.
We've been working a lot on turnover betting. Now this is something I've been working on a lot recently.
Yeah.
Overbet this.
Okay, let's overbet.
It,
Do we think that overbet is there because he doesn't have a lot of 10-8 suited? I mean, a lot of,
Great.
it's
Because
the
of
8-6 and Jack
range
8.
construction. Okay.
Yeah.
Like on this flop, he's never really checking like jacks, queens, ace ten, those kind of hands, right? So when he checks, it's really like kind of
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
I
other,
will range
I mean,
check
when
on
the
the
straight
flop.
completes, we didn't respect when the straight completed, and is that just because he doesn't have
the
it's
straight out.
8-6 and Jack 8? And I
I
thought he
would
would have
guess
Jack.
so. I would guess so.
Yeah, he doesn't have
It's not
8-6.
But it's also like the nine, he never has offsuit nines. He never has offsuit eight. So this type of texture really is bad for him. Like
and he
seven,
doesn't have that,
eight X, nine X, six X, those kind of turns, right?
and he doesn't have 10x when he checks back. Does he check back ace 10 here? I
I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
so, but maybe
So,
he's really so.
yeah. Okay, now we made our hand, sort of. Um, yeah, I'm doubting between 35.5 and all in. Of course, he could have a boat, and then we rip it versus his nuts. He could call. I don't know. I just said that he doesn't have 10x that much. So, what can call us when we go all in that we beat? Now, maybe some worse. Does he have worse flush draws? He has some ace high flush draws, that's for sure. And then we'll get screwed. Yeah, I think considering all, I think I want to bet like 35, and then probably have to call if he raises. It could be an all in too, but I think I would personally go for 35.
Roger, before you bet the 35, let me try to debate you into going all in on the following. If
All
you
right.
bet 35 and he jams, you're going to call him, right? You're not going to give him a full house or an ace high flush. Is that true? You have to call him, right?
Yeah, then yeah.
Right. Therefore, whenever you bet and you have it, you win 35. But whenever you bet and he beats you, you lose pot. And that is a recipe for being killed. So if you're going to bet here, I think that's my argument for you. You need to bet pot here, is because you aren't going to fold. If you're willing to fold, then you can bet. I mean, not pot. Then you can bet just pot instead of all in. If you're willing to fold, you can bet small. But if you're not willing to fold, you have to bet big. That's my argument. Now, do what you want. I feel you have been debated.
Okay. I think I'm gonna listen to the advice from Scotty, and that makes perfectly sense. If I'm gonna call him and I'm calling station when the pot is that big and I have such a strong hand, I'm never gonna fold. So yeah, I'm just let's go all in. Let's put the button.
Successful debating.
Yeah,
We were
Very,
both wrong.
very ambitious all in
Check
because
back
he
is
has all
wild.
the ace high flushes,
yeah, that's what I said.
and then he has
That's-
full houses. So
I know.
I wouldn't dare here.
I dare, and then I lose. I lose a lot of the time.
If you go all in, what do you get called by that's worth?
A 10.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't have 10x that much. That was what I was thinking earlier.
A jack high
But
flush.
yeah, he doesn't have jacks. He doesn't have queens. He doesn't have kings. Not that much because he would bet the flop with it. Does he have worse flush draws like 8-9? Yeah, he could have worse flush draws, and probably he could call with them, but that's already
Very, very thin.
big. That's already big maybe, to be honest.
All right,
So
we're gonna wrap this up.
Check raise ignite.
So thanks a lot for joining, everybody. We're gonna probably continue on Wednesday. So have a good one, everybody. And oh, if you're not a member of our Discord, send me a message. Everyone is welcome. On that, have a good one, everybody, and see you at the table.